If you've been facing issues getting a slot and this is the website that you've been using, this video is for you. For all the people who are hoping to go to the United States, whether it's the student visa, business visa, tourism visa, or working visa, H&L class visas as well. We're going to discuss all of those right here in this video. So make sure that you stick around for the biggest updates in this video. Let's first start with the student visas, alright? I have a couple of pointers for you guys. These are, of course, the latest updates and what's about to happen in the future. For student visas, we did book about 100 plus slots in the last week itself, and these were for August 3rd and 4th weeks for the most part. Alright, so slots were certainly available, and I'm sure that others have also been able to get them, so they're not as big a problem as they used to be about a month ago or 2 months ago for student visa types. This is for F, M, and J visas, by the way, and this is both for the first timers and the rejected applicants. We've been getting slots for both. Now, many rejected students have been asking me this, but they have been going ahead and booking their slots as first timers, whether it's okay or not, and that's something that, given our consulting team's expertise, I'll be able to comment on when, let's say, basically a couple of people who have done like that, they would basically go in and they would have their interview, and based on that, I'll be able to get you the response. Let me know in the comments down below if you still have that question. I'll make a separate video on that. I'll survey first and then I'll get you the responses, okay? But for the most part, very few, if any, people would be left without a visa for the fall 2022 term. All right, I'm pretty sure at least the slot you would already have. If you don't have it, connect with us, we can help. All right, and I'll tell you how you can connect with us as well. Sometimes earlier slots do open up. If you're seeing slots for September or late dates and you need one in August, they do open up, by the way, and we have been getting them. But the only thing is that you have to monitor at all times, so make sure that you're monitoring 24/7, because it can open up anytime, and when they do open, of course, they are in demand, so they go away very, very quickly. Before we move on to the H&L visas, I would like to tell you about the visa application help service on YMGrad.com, where you can actually get support for your overall visa application, right from your DS-160 to basically your setting up of the interview, checking your financials, and even making sure that you're trained for the actual interview. All of that is covered within this service, and that's something that we can certainly help you with, even the slot booking part of the process, if you are not able to monitor 24/7. Coming back to the H and L visas, right? H-1B, H-4, and all the L visas essentially, and their dependents as well. Now, for these guys, right? For any of you looking for visas, let's say in the last month, for July, right? During July, when you were looking for the visas, on 23rd, and actually before that as well, a couple of times, there were many major openings happening, right? Within those major openings, right, we were able to get these slots for every single person who was basically working with us. All right, H and L visas, this is working class visas, both Dropbox and non-Dropbox cases, first timers, they were able to get the visas. They were able to get the appointments, at least for the months of September, October. All right, these were the earliest months that they were able to get it for, and we had actually predicted that for any of you guys who had connected with me in the past as well, on my WhatsApp, etc., etc. I told you that we are not onboarding for anything earlier than September, October, because student visas are in focus until August, which is now ending. So that's good news for you guys if you are going for an HL, B1, B2 visa. But for now, for H&L, we do expect that more openings will be there in September. These will, however, be a little bit smaller, because already, for the most part, as you can understand, September, October, November slots have been given out already, more than twice, I would say. But still, the dates expected are of late 2022, and please make sure that you're monitoring at all times, 24/7, if you are interested in getting a slot like that. All right, you do not need to get a 2023 one. I know that most of those are already open for the most part, not early 2023, but later on in 2023 they're open. It's probably not worth getting if you are looking for a 2022 one and you can monitor at all times. All right, and like I said, we can already do it for you under the visa application help. By the way, my WhatsApp number will be in the description, just in case you'd like to connect. Let's move on to the B1, B2 visas, the business and tourism visas. For all of you guys who have to visit the United States and have not been able to do that for the last 1.5 years, you've been not getting these slots. First off, there have been many openings. You just have missed them, that's all. And I understand someone whose whose priority is not to visit. Maybe you're going for tourism, right? It's not your priority. You can't really go ahead and check the website 24/7. It's a little bit difficult to do, right? But for now, appointments for 2023 are open. If you're comfortable with those, go ahead, get them. They're not placeholder. We do have official news that we do expect some openings in September, so please make sure that you're monitoring 24/7 if you want early slots. Random small openings for the B1, B2 visas are almost next to none, essentially because in September they have schedule some openings anyway, so hopefully you will be able to wait till then and get something early on in 2022 itself. And like I said, make sure that you're monitoring 24/7. And the thing with the accounts is that, if you monitor again and again and again, one day more than 12 times, if you're refreshing the page, it basically blocks you out, and then for 72 hours you cannot even open up the website even if the slots are open. That's why we use hundreds of accounts across the grid to make sure that the monitoring is safe and we are able to check without getting the accounts blocked. And checking should be done at all times, so make sure that you have something of that sort, or you have a lot of people that you're working with, etc., etc. 2022 appointments, like I said, they will be available for a short span of time later during September, so make sure that you are very well active during that time, because that is probably the only big opening that I see coming up for B1, B2 visas. Otherwise, they're really not the priority. Essentially, the B2 ones are not the priority at all, and B1 unfortunately is tagged on to the B2, so there's nothing you can do about that. Right, like I said, we can help you just in case. You can connect with me on my WhatsApp number, of course, and just in case you would like to actually get some free updates regarding when the slots open up. Whenever they do and we are done booking them, we basically do post some updates on our Instagram page, so make sure you follow me over there. I'll post a story as soon as I know, and of course, yeah, looking forward to hearing from you. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. These are the biggest updates in the last, I would say, 3-4 weeks, and yeah, I'll be making more of these in the future as well, so make sure to subscribe.